What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Welcome to In the Lab. Man, listen, y'all. I'm on over tonight, so we don't have no intro. So y'all bear with me tonight. We got tonight Mr. Reverse It. Introduce yourself, sir. To my
Hey, how y'all
co-host
doing?
knows you. So, I don't know you. So
Right,
you talking to me. I'm a stranger. Let's go.
right. My name is Mr. Reverse It. Yeah, I do know your co-host. He's one of the poets and been on several shows. He's actually a really dope poet. Um, my name's Mr. Reverse It. So I'm a poet, a comedian, a host. You know what? I'm just an entertainer. There you go.
Okay. Okay. Entertainer, entrepreneur.
Pretty
Cause
much, yeah.
I heard you have a lounge opening.
Right. I'm opening up my second lounge. It's called Mister's Red Room,
Okay.
and it's located off of 610 and 290,
Okay.
Tacoma, in that area. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What's the where's your first location? What is the name of your first location?
The first location we had was called the Reversity Event Center,
Okay.
and it was on the north side, but it'd be best. It thought it'd be best to move it to somewhere central where everybody can get to.
I'm trying to think.
So
Don't nobody want to go to the north side.
man, hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, but hey, I love the north side. I live on the north side. It's all good.
Oh Lord, you from the north side.
I live on the north side.
Oh, okay, okay. We gonna forgive you. Nah, y'all cool on the north side. Y'all cool. Okay, okay. So how long have you been in the entertainment? How did you get started in this entertainment business?
Actually, you know what?
Yo, yo, yo.
Nate Bond, what's up, bro?
What's going down, bro? You good?
Man, I'm in there. I'm here.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Let's see. How did I get into this industry? Actually, I got into this industry on accident. I just wanted to host some poetry shows, and I hired a comedian for my very first show to host the show. And then like 2 days before the event, I mean, we sold out everything. We packed the place out. He pulls out of the event. He gave a bad excuse of why he couldn't attend or whatever. And then so my DJ was like, "Hey man, the show must go on. You must host."
Right,
So
right, right.
so I jumped in there. I didn't know what to do, honestly. I was just like, "Hey man, next dude up, next chick up." I was just really tearing it up. It was terrible. It was real horrible. But over 3 or 4 or 5, 6 shows, and it got better and better. Now I think I'm over 200 shows in. So independent
Huh.
shows.
Okay,
So
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So you kind of just accidentally fell into it. You just kind of wanted to have an event and kind of fell into doing it big.
kind of. I mean, I've always been writing poetry, since high school, on that breakup to makeup type of stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got my heart broke so many times, and I broke some hearts here and there a few times. So I was writing poetry like crazy, but I never thought of a platform to use it. Even when I was gonna even when I was gonna produce those shows in the beginning, I never wanted to even spit any poetry on my shows. To be honest with you, I want to be the dude behind the scenes,
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I mean, God had different plans. So, you know what? It worked out better. So I can open doors for others and set up different platforms for other people. So it worked out well.
Thanks.
That's
So what
what's up.
you doing before you were so you're full time entertainment now, correct? Or you have like or is it kind of
Yeah,
I
yeah. I strip on weekends though, but I'm
where you at? Where you at? The ladies
hey,
want to know.
hey. I got a group that's coming out called Small Men Productions, and it's nothing
Okay.
for slim dudes
Come
like
on.
me. You got to be 170 pounds and under, because
Okay.
they love us in these streets.
I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
out of there.
We man,
I'm
hey,
out of there.
hey, yeah, you gonna have to be with another group because Slim Man Productions is taking over H Town. We're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah, yeah.
big, but no, seriously, no. I This is what I do. I mean, I wake up and do this. I wake up all day, and if I'm not doing the show, I'm getting ready for the next event or the next project or whatever. So it's a grind. It's a 24-hour grind, pretty much.
Can I ask you what were you doing before you kind of accidentally fell into hosting and then blew up?
uh, well, you know what? I was doing. I've been in the IT field for about 20 years, maybe about 24 years. So I've been doing computers like crazy. So networking, programming, help desk side, all kind of different little IT jobs that I've had before. And I was kind of getting burned out on it. So the transition into from one to the other, they had to overlap so you could kind of swing one vine to the next, and it worked out. But it was some terrible moments, but it worked out eventually.
In those terrible moments, like what got you through?
Oh man, that's an easy one. Shoot, you can plug in God in that one all the time.
Okay.
But faith in your craft, discipline, and I think I had to go through those lessons, honestly, so I could learn who to deal with, who not to deal with, who to trust, who not to trust, who to link up and not to link up with, because there's so many people, they look like they want to do business, but they really don't want to do business.
Yeah,
they want to use you more than it's not an equal transaction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's how it got started. So
okay. Go ahead, Nate Baum. It's on you. I've been asking questions.
Okay. I was trying to read the comments. Salute to you, Texas Prison Stories. So, reverse it, man. What's your process, man? When you coming out, do you feel like you just trying to express some emotions or some thoughts, or you are trying to come up with what you feel like the crowd is gonna feel? What's your process? And I would say for the poetry and the comedy.
Let's see. You know what? When I hit the stage, it's like really, it's like a trance, honestly. And like I prepare all week or maybe all month. I write all the time. Maybe whether it's poetry or skits for comedy or whatever. But sometimes I could be riding in the car thinking something. I'll be like, oh, I'll text myself that something, whatever it is, and then come back to it later. But I never cater to the crowd on what they want, because the crowd will let you down. They'll make you think they want this, and then they don't. So I just I'm a storyteller, so I kind of tell stories and try to get them into my zone. You know what I mean? And then captivate their attention. You kind of hit them with something good. I mean, I'm not a typical, I guess, spoken word artist like a lot of people's. With the same dialect like a lot of poets. I don't have that red fish, green fish, blue fish. Yeah, I don't speak poetry like that. So I just use my own thing. It depends on what I'm spitting, But a lot of it comes from issues that I've dealt with, bad business relationships or whatever. I be writing from the heart, man, and just keep pushing. They either gonna like it or not like it, but guess what? At the end of the day, they already bought their tickets. So we got your money.
Fact.
Right. Yeah, the seat is already paid for.
Yeah, let me say thank y'all for supporting me before they cancel my ass.
Nah, man. Shit. I mean, that's what the spoken word is about, man. It's true expression, at least from my seat, from what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't been in the game a fraction of the time that you've been in, but you know what I'm saying. I've learned a few things, and I've been inspired by many. So I mean, but nothing in it except for maybe some feelings from certain people tells me that this craft is to stifle or not be who you are.
Right. I agree.
I guess with that in mind, so the poetry the poetry thing. I know you said that you do poetry and comedy. Which
Mm-hmm.
one suits you best when it comes to what you feel to do?
Honestly, you know what? I really like hosting. I like
Hmm.
hosting more than poetry and comedy because when I'm
Oh,
hosting events, I can do all kinds of form of the arts. You know what I mean? I can do whatever
right,
comes to
right, right.
mind to get people. I mean, if people watch like Martin Lawrence back in the day when he was on Def Jam, he did whatever
Yeah,
he could do to keep
to
that audience
captivate that.
falling over.
Right,
You
right,
know, so
right.
that's why I'd rather just take it all, poetry, comedy, mix it all up in a blender and just give it to them. You
Huh.
know, and then let the cards fall where they may. Because the job that I have as a host, and this is real stuff. I I take being a host very serious because my job for 2 or 3 hours that I have them at a show is to
Hmm.
get those people to forget about their personal issues, their bills, their baby mama, baby daddy, the kids get on their nerves, the people at the job get on. It's my job for 2 or 3 hours to get them to forget that stuff and enjoy themselves and relax and let me do all the work. And then when they leave, get back to your regular life. You know what I mean?
Right, right. We got some feedback. What happened there?
I think she went into an ice storm or something.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, tell us a little bit more about this grand opening, the sneakers ball.
Oh man, Mister's Red Room. This has been, man, this has been a God given vision. I think we lost her, but this has been a God given vision, man, because it's a long time coming to actually get what you truly, truly want, you know.
Yeah,
And it's gonna be a hybrid, man. It's gonna be a hybrid lounge. It's gonna probably be it's gonna be different than other lounges in Houston. It's not gonna be a club. It's not gonna be an after hours, nothing like that. I mean, we're
right.
gonna do some of the same things, but we're gonna mix it up a little bit. And
Mm.
you're gonna do all facets of entertainment: the jazz one night, R&B one night, comedy one night,
Mm.
poetry one night. So any person of the arts can come and do whatever. We're gonna have
Oh,
some unplugs,
can you do
huh?
blues? Can you do a blues night too?
We're gonna have a blues night. I don't see nothing wrong with like that,
Hey,
just like brother to the night. We're gonna have that type of stuff on there. You know, we're gonna have that
Hold
love
on, you said just like what?
love Jones.
yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay.
You know that brother to the night. You know,
This sounds like my kind of place right here, cause
and,
I'm 39.
and
I don't be going to no clubs now. I've been looking for like a nice little blues kind of like jazz spot in Houston. But look here,
that's
you about
it.
to open it. You about
We
to
got
open
it.
it up.
And it's 30 and up. You got to be 30 years old. Got to be 30 years old. We're not
See, that's
dealing with
what
no
I'm talking
youngsters.
about. That's what I'm
No
talking
youngsters.
about. The grown
Yeah,
folks crowd. Woo, we ain't gonna
grown,
have no babies in there.
grown and sexy. Yeah, it's gonna be a
Oh
nice
yeah.
event.
And when is this opening? Because
The
I had a little
opening.
error going on here. I had to dip out real quick and back in.
No, that's okay. The no, the grand opening is August the 6th. Saturday, August the 6th. We're doing a sneaker ball. We want people to come out in their dresses, their suits, and their fly tennis shoes, and come on out and represent. You know, walk the red carpet and check out the grand opening. We have a floating bar. You know,
I
which people
listen.
people not
I
gonna.
gotta be out there.
You gotta come, bring you some people, and come on in there, and then enjoy the show. We're gonna have a live band. We're gonna have I'll be hosting that night. We'll have some comedians, some poets, and then after that, we're just gonna party to 2 in the morning and keep it pushing. Then that Sunday, the next day, we're gonna do our first Sunday cigar patio party.
Okay.
So that's gonna be pretty nice, man. On the following Sunday, so we're gonna be
I
out there with
love
the
I
DJ.
got
Oh,
your cigar.
huh, said it again.
I said I love it. I see you got your cigar there. So
I'm
is
relaxed.
so you a cigar man, like that's a
I love cigar.
that's okay, so that's kind of like a, what do you call that? Like you're a connoisseur of cigars?
Just a little bit, and then, but a good cigar, and then I got some of this with it too. So,
Okay,
you know,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
I don't drink, so I got to drink with some water or something with it.
okay. So this is a cigar lounge too,
No,
correct?
no, it's not.
No, it's
It's
not a
not a
cigar
cigar
lounge.
lounge, but we're gonna be able to do it outside. We're gonna have hookah inside though.
Hookah inside. Okay, hookah
Yeah,
inside. cigars outside. Now I'm gonna ask for the weed smokers, cause see, I'm a weed smoker. I'm gonna ask for the weed smokers. I mean, I know. You know, I said, listen, the state of Texas. We don't indulge. We be smoking that good CBD over here. We don't smoke that.
Right.
We smoke the good CBD. So,
We can't.
are the people gonna be able to smoke the good CBD, at the establishment, or you ain't
I'm a
type of games at all?
wait. I have to decline any comments about this at all.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk another day.
Okay. Yeah. But you know what? See, I see. Texas is probably gonna, I feel like they're gonna legalize it eventually. Do you
Nah,
feel like that's? You don't think so?
nah, we'll be the last state to legalize it. We'll be the
Well,
last.
you gotta keep hope.
I was just wondering what I
No, we're
missed,
not
what I
gonna.
see.
Yeah, they ain't gonna legalize no
I
weed
had to
no
get
time soon.
my little weed head questions in. But like, just say they ever do. Let's just say they ever do
If
legalize
they
it,
do,
in the near
uh-huh.
future or something. Do you see like a maybe a weed cafe, kind of like a comedy cafe, weed cafe in
I
the
think
future?
they're gonna. I think. Okay, look. I think it's gonna happen the same way they do with these CBD stores. There's tons of them everywhere, and
Okay.
people will pop them up everywhere, and it's just gonna be carbon copies of the same place.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
because weed smoking is not dedicated to a building. You can do that in your car, walking, or wherever. So I personally wouldn't build a cafe to hope people come smoke weed with me. That'd be crazy. You know,
Yeah. That
that
But
I
I
guess
mean,
that's just me.
I think it gets I think it gets trendy that way. You know what I'm saying? Not, I know you're
yeah,
saying that you can pretty much smoke everywhere, but I mean, look at the examples. You know what I'm saying? You go to, I mean, all the way to the most past one, which is Amsterdam, and then once
oh
they
yeah.
brought it to the states, you know what I'm saying? It's cafes and smoke spots everywhere, and I guess people just go as kind of like to be trendy, to be social.
It's like
I think
smoking hookah,
I think it's
trendy.
almost kind of like a freedom,
Right.
actually. Because you know we've been so long kind of like restricted from doing it, and like if like you say if we go to Vegas, Vegas they walking around on the street smoking weed, we probably lose our mind from Texas going to Vegas and seeing it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. And some people like me like to smoke weed with other people, like to sit around and laugh and stuff. So I was just asking. But
Yeah.
let's get back to this
What's up?
lounge you got coming up. It's opening August the
Hmm.
6th, and it's gonna be a red carpet event.
Mr.
Yeah,
Red Room.
yeah, it's gonna be
Okay.
really nice, really
And
nice.
and the ladies gonna wear their dresses and they
With some fly tennis shoes.
with some fly tennis shoes.
Yeah, fellas
Okay.
Mm.
have on their suits with some fly tennis shoes, like for real. We're gonna do a bit. We'll have a good time.
I'm gonna have to go buy me some tennis shoes because I don't like wearing tennis shoes. So I'm
You can throw some on, throw some Chuck Taylors on, and come on out.
So is the foot cam gonna be there? The foot cam
oh
gonna
man.
be there?
Yeah, we're definitely
We
gonna have a foot
gonna,
to see who got the
so,
fly
so
kicks.
so so what if somebody decide to slide through there in some loafers? We gonna turn them around?
They can't get in. You got to have tennis
Yeah.
shoes to get in.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, some form of tennis shoes. Chuck Taylors, Nike, some kids, some Skechers. You got to have something on.
It's like some sketches.
Yeah,
Uh, gotta be
get the
some
ones
type.
with the wheels on the bottom, them Heelys. You can wear them in there.
I'm I'm gonna slide through in some light ups, some LA
Hey,
gears.
hey, you can come in some Shacks, long as they got tennis shoes on. Now you
Yeah.
ain't
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
wear them all night, but you're gonna be good though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Mhm.
It's gonna
So
be nice though.
where do you see your business going in, let's say, 5 years? Because they say you're supposed to have like a 5 year plan, 10 year plan,
Hmm.
15 year plan, all that stuff. Where do you see this business going in 5 years?
I honestly plan on building my brand a lot stronger,
Okay.
branching out, doing things that I've been kind of sitting on for a while. I'm going to open up my second location in of Mrs. Red Room in New Orleans, and then
Oh,
Come.
open
come
up my
through.
third location in Oklahoma City, and then keep expanding and get the magazine off the ground, get the books off the ground. I mean, anything that's tied to Mr. Reverse, I'm just gonna start getting them off the ground. A radio show. I'm about to get a radio station and start broadcasting a radio show, and
Okay.
have a space for others to broadcast the radio shows that they want. I mean, anything that, you know what? The name of my company is called Endless Idea Group. So whatever we can come up with, we're gonna rock with it and try to do it. If it makes money, we're gonna try to make some sense out of it.
Bax, you sounding like Diddy over there.
Straight up.
It's for real.
That's kind of like the Houston P. Diddy around here. He about to have us on point around here.
I'm willing to network.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
You mentioned magazines. So, with the age of everything kind of going digital, is it going to be a digital magazine, or are you going back old school paper print, or?
Well, I plan to do it strictly like majority online, so they can actually turn the pages and see the actual magazine turning on the website. But I will print so many of them and have them in like the barbershops, beauty shops, the places where we always go.
Yeah.
That way people can actually put their hands on it and read the articles. And, the articles going to be very, very racy. I mean, they're going to be like challenging. It's going to be subjects that people don't want to talk about.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask you. What type of information would, like, specifically, what would it entail?
Every time in the Reverse It, it's called the Reverse It magazine, we're going to have a conversation. Let's say if it's about baby mamas, baby daddies, we're going to have that same article written from a woman's standpoint and a man's standpoint. So we can have different sides. No matter what subject we talk about, we got to get both sides of the story.
I like that.
That's what the concept is going to be about. But in our magazine, we're putting a 21 and up warning on it, because we're going to say what we're thinking. And it's not going to be like Jed or Essence. It's going to have, if we saying we fuck this, fuck that, it's going to actually have them words in there. So we're not skating around the topics. And, we're going to hit some stuff that people probably going to say, man, that's cold. I can't believe y'all talked about that. But we're going to talk about it. Why not?
I like that. Because me and Ken folk be talking about that. When we discussing topics, we know we used
to of baby daddy and baby mama.
That was kind of, I don't want to say he was timid, but he would kind of be like, well, I don't know if y'all ready for the backlash. I always be like, shit, fuck that backlash.
Bring that smoke. It's just conversation. Shit.
Right.
I feel like we've been stifled too long. Like, they don't
freedom of speech, and there's plenty of topics out there that hit that taboo status that really is going too unspoken. It needs to be It needs to be spoken on.
I agree. Right. I think we should say some stuff, because honestly, women want to know what we're thinking as guys, and a lot of time we have our channels mixed up, and all it takes is a simple conversation about the hard stuff. If we can have that conversation and everybody can be cool after the conversation's over with, I think we'll start bridging our gap a lot closer on our connection, male and female connection. So, but as long as we don't communicate, we're going to have that space in between us. And that space, it gets bigger and bigger as the days go on.
Right.
Fast, because there's a war going on between black men and black women.
I want to talk about some of that abortion stuff they're talking about in the magazine, and
all
that. Okay, come through.
I want to hit on them hard topics.
Well, you know what the black Israelites say. Some of y'all gonna get pregnant tonight, and abortion is illegal.
Man. Hey, I want to talk about some of that stuff. I think why not, man? I mean, let's talk about the stuff that make people cringe. Make them cringe a little bit. Why not?
And I feel like, because that's what we do here. We try to give people a safe place to get their shit off, no matter what it is. Kind of, and in a respectful manner, you know what I'm saying? Get your shit off.
But to allow people their position
of abortion. I want to ask my guest. Where do you stand? You stand pro-life, pro-choice?
Look, man, it depends on the situation.
Okay.
Depends on the situation, man. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Let me disclaimer this shit. I think that a woman should do whatever she want to do with her body. That's her body. Do whatever you want to do. Okay. Now, if I say, if I'm in a situation with a woman and I feel like I want to express to you that maybe we should have an abortion or get rid of the kid, I mean, hey.
Right.
It is what it is. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't gonna, frown at you different. I mean,
So what do you think are some of those acceptable circumstances?
Shit, if we not vibing like that and we just fucked around, we might be able to talk about this. I mean,
he just told you. He just told you it's a woman's body, her choice. Like if they
yes, her choice, but you know what? It don't stop me from discussing it. It don't stop me from saying, hey, you know what? Look, we just met the other day. We hit, and you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna be around.
Right.
I mean, that's real shit.
The choice is yours.
Yeah. Hey, like that dude say, either red or blue pill. You live or you learn.
Mm-hmm.
Story like that, you know.
I might not be around, but
I respect that because I feel like it's too many men trying to have and not saying that if he's gonna be a father that's gonna be involved, that he shouldn't have a choice or they shouldn't have a conversation, but it'd be too many men trying to control somebody else's reproductive when I ain't gonna say most, I'm gonna say a lot of them just walk out the door.
It shouldn't be like that. I mean, it's still her body no matter what she decides to do. But here's the thing. If we can respect the aspect that that's your body, you do what you want to do with that, you got to respect us in the sense of we say, look, I don't want to deal with your stinking attitude. I don't want to deal with you and your silly family. I don't want to deal with y'all terrible genetic code that y'all got coming through this chain. So look, I'm an exit. I'm not going to be around for this stupidness. Now, you got to respect me if I say that. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, since because to me, when you say that, it kind of sounds like you saying, if I tell you that, listen, I want this baby, I don't want you, because I done had homegirls that's been in that situation. They was dead out told, say, "Lil' mama, you need to go to the clinic. I'm not fucking with it." And that nigga meant that shit, and he meant that shit, and he's living that shit. So you saying, and I mean, I ain't judging nothing. I want to really, I want you to be honest. So you saying basically, if a man tell a woman, listen, I'm not finna be there. You had this baby, you on your own, big baby. You feel like he should be let out of that situation free and clear. Because actually she decided to have that baby. That's what I'm getting?
In a perfect world, yes. But it ain't, the system ain't built for us, guys.
No, I understand.
But it does sound just as fair as not having no say if a woman chooses to terminate.
I mean, I agree with you to if that was said. I agree with you. If a nigga came out and told you, listen, little mom, you gonna have to go down there and get them white people to chase me from here to goddamn Africa.
From here to Beverly.
And you still put yourself in that situation, then hey man, you asked for that.
Listen, even if you catch me and put child support on me, I'm gonna put $10 on it for the rest of my life. That way you can't take me to jail. I know how to beat the system.
I be trying to tell my homies, I be like, all you gotta do is chuck $10.
I'm gonna put $10 on it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's like paying a cons bill forever. You just ain't gonna never own the furniture. You just putting $10 down. You just gonna be like, I won't pay that bill off never. I mean,
yeah.
It is what it is.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can agree with that, because if somebody tell you what it is and you think it's gonna be something else.
I mean, but you know what? I mean, it happens. You know what? It also happens the other way around too. Where the guy wants the kid and the woman is like, I'm not ready for kids, and she goes and terminates the baby, and the guy wanted the kid. It happens like that sometimes too. And the guy ends up being hurt behind that, because that's cold. He felt like he didn't have a choice.
Right. So in that instance, you feel like maybe she should have the kid and just give the baby to him? Because I think that'd be more so as a woman not want to deal with a child. So
I think that'd be a fair exchange.
I think that's cool.
And then give this baby to you. Then I had this baby. I'll birth this baby and get this baby right. Don't file no child support on me.
That's the deal. I think that's the deal to have. You got to write that down, and we get it notarized.
But don't file no child support.
No. Listen. Real talk. This is how it could be like a true transaction. I come to you and say, look, we're gonna get it written up that I won't file child support on you ever. Just give me the kid. You burn out, all right, and I do what I want from this point on. I'll never come reach for you ever. I think that's fair.
Yeah. I think that's way more fair than not being in control on whether or not the child is aborted.
Yeah,
I put up for adoption.
I let a woman out the deal and be like, man, go ahead on and just give me the kid and burn out. I mean, because listen, I'm speaking from a situation where I was married for 18 years, right? Got divorced, and in the divorce, I got the custody of 3 kids. You know, 2 of them were like in the 8th grade, and one was like in the 5th grade or something like that, man, whatever. And she burned out just so she can hit the streets. So we could have done this deal early and let me just burn on, and I could have raised the kids from day one instead of
Okay,
time.
so let me ask you from a single, well, from a, I don't know if you're a single father now, but at the time when this happened to you, you became a single father, because we do have a baby daddy baby chronicle show. We do
Okay,
that. We do that here in the lab. We get into that.
okay.
you know,
Put me on that show.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
like, listen, we
Yeah,
booking,
yeah,
we booking folks. You come get your shit off.
yeah.
It basically what baby daddy baby mama chronicles is we let people come, and this is a safe place for you to come and discuss your experiences as a single parent or a co-parenting parent. It's not to bash the other parent. It's not, I mean, the truth. If you telling the truth is the truth, but that's what we do. So if anything, you got anything on your chest or any advice you want to come and talk to the younger men, because our goal is to help the younger people who aren't in situations where they have baby mamas and baby daddies either make better decisions to not get into those situations,
You can't.
or make better, or attempt to make better decisions if they're already in those situations, and fix whatever situation they got going on.
See, for one, it's gonna be hard to kind of gauge young fellas on that because we're led by a dick, and we're weak behind flesh. So that's gonna be a hard one. Now, when you get
Hold
to
on,
that
wait, come on now, because we on some baby daddy, baby mama shit right now. So hold on
yeah,
now.
we are
So,
led by the flesh. The flesh guy has us weak all the time.
right. I mean, I
We're weak.
understand that, but at
So,
what point do it be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't dip my dick raw into this one because maybe I don't want no baby? Like,
but
that don't ever cross the mind.
what if you weren't dipping it in raw? What if the rubber broke?
Okay.
Or
Okay.
what if it was one of them moments where you was like, I'm trying to reach for it and she trying to jump on it? It
Yeah.
happens. We all had in moments where you like, dang, I can't get to it because she on
it. So you wait a minute now. So you tell me that's happening to me, and they taking a dick?
Oh,
because it sounds like you saying they taking a dick.
Yeah, no. Listen, women have been seductive long before these modern times. They've been seductive in the Bible. Okay, if we going back. Now, I don't jump into Bible topics, but you understand what I'm talking about. They got them Delilahs out there. They got them. They got the ones, man, that'll make you think that, hey, man, you'll rob a whole liquor store and you don't even drink liquor. I'm telling you.
Well, what the fuck they be doing? What's going on here?
It's the wooing. It's how you talk to me. It's how you touch me, how you hug me. It's how you make me feel great. I mean, y'all do you know how that go? Y'all say the right thing and we do y'all.
That might be why I stay single. But shit, you schooling me on something come through.
Hey,
ladies, y'all might need to take notes. Shit.
I'm just saying, man. Sometimes we make mistakes. It happens, It does happen. That late night 2 a.m. creep can turn into 18 years of baby mama, stuff. I mean, I'm telling you, make you want to wish you didn't speak to her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And thus co-parenting has been normalized.
Co-parenting is hard nowadays. If y'all don't live in the same household, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna
you got a skillet family.
I don't think co-parenting is hard. I don't think it really is. I think people make it hard.
Hey, it depends on who you have a kid with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think people make it hard. I think people, because I got some people I'm trying to bring on the show on the baby daddy, because honestly, we looking for people who are actually having a good co-parenting relationship to come and tell us how they did it. You know what I'm saying? Got to do it.
The mentality's got to match.
That's gonna be hard.
The mentality's got to match. These days, the mentalities that create the difficult co-parenting is more prevalent than the cooperative kids first mentality.
I agree. It's what? It's convenient. It's so convenient as people now just to do without it and don't deal with the drama.
Yeah.
It's easy.
But why bring drama? It shouldn't be drama in that situation, though.
Well, no. You know what? We find ourselves in all kind of situations that we probably normally wouldn't be into time to time. Okay, but once we're in these situations, I mean, you make a decision, and this as a guy, I'm gonna speak from a guy standpoint. As a guy, it could be her attitude, it could be the way she disrespects me, or the way she talks at me instead of talking to me. It could be the way that because I'm gonna tell you like this: guys ears only tune to one woman at a time. I don't give a shit what they say. They can date 4, 5 women. Only one of them women are getting into his ear. Period. I'm just being real talk. Okay.
Right.
Whoever's in his ear, whoever has his ear, that's the one he most likely gonna listen to at all times. The rest of y'all just some fly by nights. I promise you. Real shit. I'm telling you. And if the chick that don't have your ears, the baby mama, you like, man, I could do without this bullshit. I really don't need to deal with her. Yeah, I just see you in court, pay my $10 a month.
I see you in court.
Not pay your $10, but I'm not. We're not gonna do the $10 a month. Check us to it.
$10
Listen, I'm gonna tell you a funny story though. When I did get divorced, all right, old girl broke into my mailbox and stole my mail, so I missed my court date. All right, so the judge gave her the kids, what they call that. They just gave her the kids, without. I didn't show up.
Yeah, they just
default. Default, right? So when I found out and got my attorney, I got me a female attorney. She looked like Cicely Tyson, man. She looked like she was about 85, and she was on her business. Yeah. And the first time I was in court, they was kind of like, hey, you behind on child support, you're supposed to pay. I'm like, I'm not paying the child support because I got the kids with me. And they was like, no, you still need to pay that. I was like $6,000 behind. Yeah, real talk. This is when she was supposed to have the kids, but then they started living with me because they didn't want to deal with all the abuse they were getting. So the judge still wanted me to pay child support. He asked her, do you want to send him to jail or you want to give him time to pay his child support? Do you know? She was like, send him to jail. And I was like, what? The judge was like, if you go to jail, you go come back 3 consecutive times, because she can reset it 3 times. So I could have been in jail for 9 months, still got to pay that money I can't pay, and then I'd have lost everything anyway. All right. So when it came back around and I won the kids, and she was behind on child support, and I was like, Judge, ask me the question. Ask me the question.
Please ask me the question.
Yeah. Ask me the question because I'm sending her to jail.
Yeah.
Don't pass go. Don't even collect the $200. Go sit in jail.
And I think
it's gutter. The courts ain't made for us, man.
Right.
I think it's something.
So you agree with the weaponization of child support court and family court?
Oh yeah.
But honestly, y'all, because my experience with child support has been something totally different. I'm gonna tell you what it really is with child support. If they're easily able to find you and hold you accountable, or more than accountable, that's what they gonna do. I've seen it happen too many times with men who are willing to pay the child support. They not trying to run. They not trying to do none of that. But meanwhile, I can't get no help from these motherfuckers. They literally told me, a motherfucker on parole, that they couldn't serve him. Why? You can't find him. He on parole. Like, you can't get with the parole officer and y'all get together. I know he got to go see this motherfucker every month.
I'm gonna tell you this:
these bastards won't do shit for me and my daughter. And this child.
I'm gonna tell you this, and you're gonna be like, man, I can't stand you, Mr. Reverse. But I'm gonna tell you, you know what? That's one for the team. You're gonna have to take that L. You're gonna have to take that L because your brothers get hemmed up behind child support. We get hemmed up behind child support, man.
Listen,
like, for real.
This is the thing, and this is why I say don't do that. Don't do that to me, because I'm gonna say this, and I'm listen. I'm 100 all the way, one hands down, because I didn't want them white people in my motherfucking business.
That right there.
Right. So I told, because I'm gonna be honest, I got 3 baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? I told every last one of these some bitches, listen, I don't. I don't need you to pay no bills for me.
Mm-hmm.
All I need you to do is take care of this child. Buy your little diapers, buy your little whatever. Woo, 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 blase, blase. Shit, you don't want to cooperate with that. I have no choice but to go down here, because if I go down here and ask these people for their food stamps, I go down here and ask these people for their assistance, they're gonna tell me, say, man, you need to come down here and make sure you fill out this paperwork as well, because we're not giving you a damn thing until this paperwork is filled out.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what, you one of the few, okay? But I'm gonna tell you this. I think guys are more willing to be there as fathers, when the family split up, if the woman is not gonna like act like she gonna hold us to the carpet, you know what I mean? Just give us a chance to do right. You know what I mean?
You would think you had more men that were like that, but honestly, you just don't.
I'd rather not be in the white people's business. I don't want them in my business like that. I mean, let's make a deal on the side, because once you get the courts involved, it's a wrap, man.
Listen, and they want to know all your business. They want to know all. Listen, if you get a dollar, they want to know.
Yeah, you only gonna get 20 cents out of that. They gonna take that 80 cents down.
I told my baby daddy recently, the one that do pay child support, I told him, listen, I heard that they taking way more out your check than what they giving me. I was like, now they give me X, Y, and Z.
They taxing it.
He was like, man, hell no, son. He said, they taking way more. I said, oh, listen here. Listen, we can just drop this shit and you just give me the money. Listen. Like
Did you drop it?
Listen, every time I try to. The problem with that is when a nigga is inconsistent with his communication, that be the problem.
See, I'm going to act right. If you get me out of court, I'm going to act right. I'm going to be like a church choir boy. I'm going to act right.
No sense for you to get in people way more than I'm getting, when you could just take whatever you getting from them and drop that in half. You know what I'm saying? Give it to me.
But you know they taxing it. They taxing that money too before they give it to you. They got to get their percentage first.
So I heard, because I thought that child support work, whatever they made to order, was what they took out the motherfucker's check from what I.
After they get theirs, yeah. Yeah, they gotta bend everybody over first before they give you yours.
I would say that if people can work together, that you should work together. Like,
you know what? I think we need to start that movement. While people over here starting all these crazy ass movements, they need to start that let's work together and not go to court movement. You know,
boy,
I'd be at the front of that line.
That would totally damage and hurt the court.
It would destroy government, man. Some governments to a certain degree, because if you can get men and women to work together like that on that type of platform, and not taking nobody to court no more, man, they lose so much money, it's unreal. They really would.
But you know what that would take? That would take the community holding each other accountable, though.
True.
That would take homeboys knowing that if you got a homie that he don't do a fuck ass, hey, say, bro, what you got going on? You can't hang with us.
Yeah, because it's gonna affect all of us.
You don't got no friends. If you ain't you go out there and be a leopard out there. It takes the community to step up and actually start taking care of each other like they did back in the day. That's what that would take.
It would, but that's why the community's so jacked up. Things aren't like how they used to be back in the day. I mean, you could say that from starting with they taking out the whippings in school. Man, we used to get paddled back in school back in the day. Now you can't even look at a kid funny as a teacher. Oh, my parents are school teachers, and they used to
got every people.
Like, man, I used to get paddling in the principal's
Listen, when my kids was in Clear Creek ISD, boy, they called CPS on me. I told that woman when she came to my door, I looked that woman in her face, because she's a black woman too. That black bitch sat her ass up there telling me that a bullshit. I looked at her, I say, listen, I say, anything in my house that I feed and take care of and clothe, I'm putting my goddamn hands on, because he not finna run this damn house. You must be out your damn
They wanna listen. It's a fail safe that they said that the government is setting up and the world is setting up, because if we can't discipline the kids like we used to back in the day, they're gonna start straying, and we already see how this generation now is. They crazy as hell.
Man, listen, and that's what I be trying to tell people. I say, what y'all want these teachers to do when the parents can't do shit with the fucking kid?
Nothing. You touch your kid the wrong way in public, man. These white people gonna snitch on you.
Man, they sure will. I'm telling you,
They have to maintain this unsaid slave culture. So discipline kids does not tie into that format.
I understand that. I agree with you.
yeah.
Man, hey,
Who gonna
I'm
work?
kind of
Who
like
gonna
this,
work
man.
at McDonald's if they disciplined and pushed in the right direction and being all they can be? Who gonna be in that drive-through?
I don't know, but I know Chick-fil-A drive-through always gonna be full. You know, hey, because they always say it's my pleasure.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah, so
Chick-fil-A.
I've had the pleasure to for the first time
That
what
Chick-fil-A.
was to get Chick-fil-A not too long ago. As
Yeah,
a
they
matter of
play
fact, Mr.
like
Reverse is the one who put me on Chick-fil-A.
That Chick-fil-A
every
is real, man. It's my pleasure.
they very they
I'm
trying
gonna
them to
start
be
saying
very
that at the end of my shows. It's my pleasure.
Yeah,
My
hey.
pleasure to entertain y'all. I appreciate y'all coming.
straight up, straight up.
Appreciate y'all giving me y'all money, but but you know what? I'm gonna switch up for a second. Do you know that's a crazy thing uh to have people pay to see you do the stuff you love to do? That's crazy shit right there. I mean, it's
Yeah,
still amazing time to time. You know,
yeah.
it's an
So
amazing.
you ain't came into your celebrity yet, is what you saying.
Nah, I ain't coming to nothing. Shoot, hell, only 1% of Houston know, if that, know I exist.
I mean,
Man,
but listen, if they paying to come to your shows, you that's a celebrity. You a celebrity in your own right.
I
well,
It's just
mean, Houston is big, but I would say a
you
little bit more than one
don't work a
percent.
9 to 5.
hey, listen, I'm at the bottom of the totem pole, and I don't mind being there. The climb is going to be interesting. I don't have no problem doing that. But I appreciate. Listen, I remember when I couldn't give tickets away year one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I give free tickets and people still wouldn't show up. I was the only person doing buy one, not buy one. I'll give you one and you get one free. You ain't never heard that shit before. You know?
Yeah, get one free.
Yeah. And people was like, man, I ain't got a plus one. I'm like, damn, that ain't gonna work. I give away like 100 tickets for a show, man, and 15 people show up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Damn it, man.
Come through with
what?
the inspiration of the
You still
inspiration
gotta keep going.
about believing. So basically, you just kept believing in yourself and kept going. You just didn't, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Because when I be doing my little business ventures and shit, it's easy to want to give up. You be like, man,
But you know what? I'm received better in other cities and other states than
Hmm.
in
I
my
hate
own
to say
city.
that.
You
Yeah,
know, again, I'm not gonna do the Bible version, but you understand they say it in the Bible. You're not gonna be respected in your own city, and that's fine with
You know
me.
what I'm saying?
That's
If
fine. I
home
mean,
is where the heart is, how come I feel like I'm from out of town?
So
man, I feel like
what do
I'm
you
busy.
think that is? Do you think that's jealousy? Do you think that's hatred? Do you think that's just they waiting for you to get on to support you? Like, what
Nah,
do you think that
you
is?
know what? I'm the black. Honestly, in the poetry community and in the comedy community, I'm considered the black sheep. I'm the dude that they don't, but I understand. I understand why they kind of shy away from dealing with me because I'd rather not deal with their bullshit and set up my own stuff.
Yeah,
That way it don't come with all that extra, it come with string. I hate when people have deals and they have strings attached. Man, either we're gonna do this or we're not gonna do it. And
Right.
the craziest thing is that I'm honestly the one thing I fear the most in life, which is I'm scared of sharks, but I move just like one. I act just like one. I can travel miles for my meal. I can ride solo, but in the distance, I look like a dolphin until I get up on top of somebody, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's a shark for real."
yeah.
So I move just like that. I'm very
Straight up.
strategic, very strategic. I got stuff planned 3 or 4 years down the line, and people are like still trying to get out of July, and I'm
Huh.
like, you gotta think deep. You gotta think long game. And some people only thinking about, you know what? Some people, I'm gonna say some performers, entertainers, they are willing to sell themselves out for a couple of dollars right now than a longevity of making money on a consistent basis.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? They rather sting you to be on a show for $300, $400, $500 instead of saying, you know what, let me do shows with you for the next 3 or 4 years, and then I'll build my status,
Mhm.
my crowd, my money will come.
Yeah.
Money comes. They want money right now, right now, right now.
Reoccurring. Yeah. Reoccurring interest.
Man, they don't understand. It's the long game. It's not about getting all your money right now because a lot of people they're not the value that they asked to perform is not the value of the level that they are. And it's crazy. Like if somebody say right now, Nate, if you said, hey man, come do this show for me, I'll go do the show. I don't need nothing from you. I could, because guess what? When I get on stage and the people that I bring, I'm gonna bring some people to the show, and then whoever I don't know, I'm gonna make sure they know who I am when I leave.
Right.
And I'm gonna go speak to each and every damn person in that crowd, and so they'll be like, know who I am.
Right.
My job is to sell myself. Once I sell myself to a lot of people, they're gonna be willing to pay the money.
Yeah.
You know, people want they want fame. Let's get the fame, and man.
Right.
They want the clout.
Fame don't come first, man. The grind comes first.
It's not a straight grind. And it's not a straight climb. I understand and I appreciate that notion, man, because it really ain't about the money, man. It's about connecting with people, especially your audience, man, because they came for relatability.
Right, yeah. But you know what? Like, even when I saw you the first time perform, man, I was like, damn, this dude's good. You know? But
man, I was still trying to get it together.
But nah, man, it's your delivery is amazing. Your tone change is amazing when you start spitting poetry. And you know what? The one thing that a lot of people will do, they'll hate on that. And I'm like, nah, listen, I ain't got to be the best poet in America. Nah, I don't need to be the top 10, top 100. I could care less. But guess what I can do? I can surround myself by the best poets and put them on a good
show. It's the show. I'd hate to be the only person with something on the stage.
There you go.
It's all about the show. You know what I'm saying? If I can go sit down and be entertained as well, I feel like we put on a damn good show.
There it is. Yeah. I'd rather grind with people that's hungry, man. There's a lot of people that's out here, they say they hungry, but they faking. They stomach is touching they goddamn back, and they don't realize that they're starving. And I'm not talking about starving in a food concept or being hungry literally. I'm thinking about their drive is terrible. Yeah. Their grind is terrible. You know, and this is real shit. Their attitudes towards the customer is shitty. They act like the customer's supposed to. You're supposed to know who I am. Like, honestly, I care less who knows me because I'm gonna walk up and introduce myself at every goddamn show, and afterwards I'm gonna beat you at the door because I'm gonna say, "Hey man, can I take a picture with you? Can I please take a picture with you when you leave?" You know, and I want to say, man, I got time. Shit, thank you for spending $20 to come see me. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Right. It ain't nothing worse than somebody taking something from you and they don't like fucking you over and don't give you a hug and a kiss. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna fuck me over, at least give me a hug and a kiss first. Yeah. Don't do me just crazy. Don't give me
serenade me a little bit.
Just a little, you know, swoon me a little bit. I'm telling you, once performers figure that shit out, man, I'm telling you, the game will change completely for them, but they don't understand it. They don't understand.
Well, I feel like I do that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even a strategy, man. I do that because I'm genuinely humble, and I know that just because they ain't up on that stage, it don't put me on no pedestal above them. Right. Once I come down off that stage, we're the same height.
Pretty much. But you know what? People love what we do, and I think from their view in the audience, they don't realize how hard it is. It's difficult to maintain composure, just even memorizing poems or memorizing jokes.
Bro, I'm nervous every time. I'm not scared, but I got nerves every time. It don't you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this though, Nate. Real talk, both of y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm nervous as fuck until my intro music is played. It seems like as soon as the music is played, once it plays, I switch. You know, and then afterwards, you know what? You was there after the show's over with. What I do? I fell asleep in the restaurant. I'm tired of the show, man. I try to give them everything they can get. I'm trying to give them $20 worth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You know, I want people to say, you know, man, that was dope. You know, I'm gonna come see you again, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna spread the word because you know that mouth to mouth conversation reviews. And people, if one you got a bad review, they're gonna tell another person you got a terrible review. But if you got a good
Right, right,
review,
right.
that shit quick too. They'll be like, go see
Yeah.
him, man. Go see
Yeah.
him. So
Thanks.
I
Speaking
love all
speaking of
my fans.
speaking of entry music, man, tell us a little bit about Pastor Petty, man, and how Pastor Petty came about.
Man, you know what? Pastor Petty came about, man. There's a whole family of Petties that I do. There's Pastor Petty. There is Pimp Petty. There's Janitor Petty. I got Grandma Pawpaw Petty that I
Hmm.
haven't done yet. I even got Cinco de Mayo Petty. Uh, and I have the character. So, but Pastor Petty is the main one that everybody likes, and because he's a janky pastor. He's like
Yeah.
he's real. It's all about the dollar, all about them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, I'm sure you can put that on a lot of pastors.
Come on.
You
Come
know, it's all
on.
about the
Sure, a lot
diamonds.
of pastors
It's all about the
say.
it's all about the
Yeah, and it's
Merlot bro.
it's an extreme case, but do you feel like it comes from genuine how do you say it, sources?
You know what, man? Yeah, real talk. Because I mean, you know what? In everything that I write for Pastor Petty, you know, I write the most fucked up shit I could think of that a pastor would do. You know, and, you know, down from taking the building fund, you know, and buying a crib to looking for a second and third lady to, you
They all
know,
done did it.
that's the shit they do. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it is what it is. Now, I ain't saying all pastors are like that, but
Yeah.
you know, some are. You know, and believe it or not, I did a family reunion as Pastor Petty for somebody when there was about 150 people, and there was some bishops in there, some pastors in there, a couple of apostles. You know, I didn't do no cursing at that set, but they
Yeah.
actually enjoyed it because they was like, that was real. That was some
Yeah.
Yeah,
real
because they
stuff. You know.
know some of their homies and did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
they they probably was sitting there thinking about goddamn old boy did you know they
I
was
mean,
sitting up
but
there.
it's genuine. I think genuine stuff always hits, man. If you can make it genuine to something that
Hey,
people can buy into, you
yeah.
know, even
Pastor
down
Petty
to
sound
the,
like on a dick screen.
you know what? One day I was in a play as Pastor Petty. You know, I was in a play before, but one day you might catch me on there doing Pastor Petty. Now there's another dude out there. He stole some of my stuff. Now I ain't gonna say no name, but he stole some of my bits. I ain't tripping though, but you know you know
I
who
mean,
he
this
is.
is a safe place in the
God
lab.
damn.
You know, this is a safe place in the lab, and goddamn me, we expose things over here.
But I ain't
So
gonna call
yeah,
nobody out.
It's a
But you know what?
good
You know
artist
what?
borrow, but
Uh,
it's still.
say it again. Say it again, Nate. What you say,
It's
Nate?
a
you
Say
good
breaking up
artist
over there.
borrow, great artist still.
But you know what? I've had some cats, you know, I've had some cats steal a lot of stuff from me. And it's okay. I mean, you know, there's gonna be one missing ingredient in that formula, and that's me. Because it was
Right.
my ideas.
Can't nobody do me like I do me.
Right. It's
Right.
hard to replicate myself to do that, man. And you know, I don't mind people
Right.
stealing, but I want people to be creative. That's what this whole art, no matter what type of art we do, you have to be creative as hell. You just can't be sitting
Right.
up there biting off people's lyrics and biting off people's poems, and you can't be doing that
Hmm.
shit unless you get permission. Now, if you get
Right.
permission, go for it. But you gotta give. It's like writing a paper for college. You gotta give where you got your sources from. You just can't be
Right.
pulling
The
information
big
without name the source.
bibliography. Where's the bibliography?
Man, it ain't in there.
Yeah.
Dude just stealing stuff. So, but it's cool. It's really cool because you know what the
So what
great
are the
part
rules?
is.
What are the rules for poets for that? Like, what's the rules?
Don't say nobody's stuff
Y'all don't
unless they
got
give
no.
permission.
Right.
Man, man, we got to break out the rule book because I don't know if people following them these days.
Nah, it's a couple of
Yeah.
cats ain't following no rules, but it should be an unheard rule. Don't repeat my stuff unless you got authorization to repeat it.
Right.
So, but if I'm doing a tribute, let's say I'm doing a Nate Bomb tribute, and I call you up and say, "Hey Nate, give me some of your poems so I can learn them," and then at your tribute, I spit your poems for you in an
Right.
honor sense. Now
Yeah.
that's dope as
Right.
hell.
Right.
I think that's dope.
Yeah.
You know, but if I'm not gonna be in Detroit and I'm spitting your shit and you're gonna be like, God damn, he just stole my stuff.
Right.
No, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
Man, I done seen poets, man, that inspired the shit out of me, man. I done seen poets spit some shit that I wish I thought of, man. But at the end of the day, I can't consider myself an artist unless, you know what I'm saying, unless I can say this is me and be telling the truth.
Yeah.
True. That is true. You got to use your personal experiences, man, and
Right.
the personal experiences will drive you. If you dig deep, and you know what, don't be scared to open up your life a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people are scared to open up and let people know who they really are. And if you're
Right.
true to who you are, your especially writing poetry, it's gonna come out. If you use your breakups, write about it. Your love moments, you write about it. Your silly kid moments, write about it. You know, I write jokes about my kids all the time. All the time. I promise. I tell a joke about my daughter saying she got what's it that when you be talking to people you just fall asleep all the time. What's that shit called?
Narcolepsy.
Yeah, my daughter said she had that one time, and I was like, "Girl, bye." I wrote a whole bit for a show about her having narcolepsy.
Yeah.
And then she got cured. She cured herself, and I was like, "Man,
Oh, now she woke.
yeah." When I told her you can get a driver's license with narcolepsy, she was like, "Oh, I'm cured." I'm like, "Nah,
Yeah.
Nah, Nah.
Yeah.
But you gotta use
Like
your own.
DC Young Fly.
You gotta use your own heartache, man, your own drama. Like I got a bit that I do about my ex, and she probably can't stand it. You know, about her shitting on herself in the car when my twins
Oh
are
yeah.
and I tell that joke. I tell that joke, and guess what? I do it from both kids' standpoint because they were 6 years old, so I do both voices, the boy and the girl voice.
Yeah.
And I do the boy, and they be like, "Ooh, mom," like this. They're so smart, they're so silly, but like the little boy say, "Ooh, mom defecated on herself." Then the little girl be like, "Nah, mom shit on herself." Same thing, same thing. These two silly classes are going back and forth.
1 second, y'all.
Yeah,
It's really happening.
it's the same thing, but you got to use your life as part of your stuff, man. It makes it easy.
Did you saying this really happened?
Oh, it happened for real.
Oh,
Real shit.
we would be fighting. You wouldn't be talking about me. We'd be fighting.
Hey, but this is my life. I can't make this up. This is my life. These are real jokes. These are real jokes that I just make fun of, you know. Now she probably don't like it.
You wrong for that.
Probably, but you know what? That joke's gonna get told several times at shows.
Oh, you wrong for that.
Hey,
I think you being petty on the cool.
Hey, possibly, but I didn't shit on myself. She didn't control her bowels, you know what I'm saying? And we wouldn't have these jokes. It is what it is. But it's life, though. Life stories make them fun.
That ain't funny, though.
It is funny. What else y'all want to know, man? Let's talk. What else y'all want to know? Nate Bomb flip phone keeps going off on him. He need to get a new phone.
I don't know what's going on with his service over there.
Flip phones ain't good with live.
So, you don't do music?
No, man. God didn't bless me with the ability to sing. I wish he would have, but he didn't. No, I don't do music at all.
I see a lot of poets. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot of poets, but so I see some poets be doing rap at the same time, but you ain't none of that musically inclined at all.
Poetry is a form of rap. It is.
That's me. That's me.
Poetry. Your boy Andre 3000 shows us that all the time.
Huh?
He does it, and it's dope. It's dope when they do it. If you can convert poetry into rap and rap into poetry, you can get away with it. That's just an extra skill set. There ain't nothing wrong with it. A lot of people frown up on it because they feel like poetry is so special. Poetry ain't special. It ain't special. Right. It's just our thoughts written down on paper.
Yeah, I had trouble in a few settings with acceptance based off of, and I'm always up front. You know what I'm saying? I pay homage to the craft, to both of them. You know what I'm saying? And I let my audience know. You know what I'm saying? I'd made that transition, and man, sometimes it's embraced, and sometimes people like rapping ass nigga. Stick to what you good. You know what I'm saying? Stick to
No,
what you're good
that
at.
don't change shit. Stay with what works for you. People won't, but
Yeah.
you know what? I would tell them, why don't you get your ass on stage and let's see how this works out.
Hmm.
Getting on stage ain't easy as it looks.
I mean, sometimes like I say, sometimes this comes from people who are on stage sharing the stage with me.
Oh, and you know what? They probably jealous because you got another avenue that you can jump on. If one gets less than the other, you can jump back and forth. You're supposed to be multifaceted. You're supposed to have multiple avenues. You know, that's a
Yeah,
one track
yeah,
mind
yeah.
thought. People who think like that. I don't like that. Hey man, if you want to rap on my shows. If you want to spit poetry, if you want to come to my show and hum at my shit. I
Right.
don't give a shit. Do what you
Did we
Straight up
mention a
and shit.
karaoke at the Red Room?
do. What?
Did we mention a karaoke night at the Red Room?
That's on Wednesdays. Karaoke and open night. Open mic is on Wednesdays.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
If I
Tuesday,
would
let me
time,
run
because
down the
we
schedule.
gonna have to come through on the live, because we do our show every Wednesday. We're gonna have to come through and do a live. You know
You
what
can
I'm
do it.
saying?
You can come
Film
do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can come do it.
at
Listen,
karaoke.
Tuesdays we got Taco Tuesday takeovers on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Wednesdays open mic and karaoke. Thursday night
Okay.
is Bosses, Babes, and Bottles. You know. Friday night is
Okay.
comedy.
So wait, what's
Saturday is
the
live band, and Sunday's poetry.
Hmm.
Bosses Babes bottles? That's just like what is that?
It's just a reverse happy hour. People come there, drink, socialize, let's network, and let's be
Okay.
bosses. We ain't got to
Yeah.
be rich to be bosses. We can be bosses in with a $20 budget.
Yeah. In our
I,
own right.
Yeah,
I like.
it's all about. There were so many kings and queens back in the day, but they wasn't kings and queens of full nations. They was just kings and queens in their own right. So why can't
Hmm.
we be bosses in our own right and just celebrate each other? You know,
Hmm.
Hmm,
why not? You know,
I love that. I love that. So,
hey,
is this establishment going to be available to be rented out for, like, say I wanted to have a networking party? You know, are
it
you going to be
depends.
renting the establishment out to
It
let
really
people come?
depends. It depends, honestly, because we're not an event center, but it really
Mhm.
depends on what type of event that a person's trying to bring to us. That we might open the doors for the event. You know, it
So
just
I'm saying
depends.
just like you were saying the Boston Babes, like a
Hmm.
networking night, or
Yeah,
but maybe more so. What I'm asking is like, will you have you are you gonna have nights like that? Will you have businesses come in and network with each other, or like maybe
yeah.
hire in the
Most definitely.
community and stuff like that?
We got
Okay, okay,
every third Friday we're having this event called the XL Series, and we're gonna give awards
okay,
away to different professions. So this in August, the profession that we're gonna give awards away is gonna be to authors. You know, people in Houston who've written books. So we're
oh,
gonna do
oh,
authors.
oh.
All right, and every author is gonna be able to come
Uh
get
oh.
their
Uh
award,
oh.
bring people,
You
and
done
we can
perked Kim
network.
folk ears up over there. Because you
I
know
mean,
she
So,
but
is
my
an
book ain't
established
done
author
yet.
herself.
oh well,
Mine's
there
not
you
done
go.
yet,
She can get an
now.
award. Hey, we're
But
giving
mine not
awards
done
away,
yet, now.
man. We celebrating our people, okay?
Facts,
Mm.
facts. I love that. I love that.
Well,
So black
Yeah.
owned businesses, yeah, y'all come. Because we need to know about some more in Houston. I don't know about too many in Houston.
hey, we're gonna try to do everything. We're gonna even have a burlesque show at that Joker, man. We're gonna have some
Mm.
strippers on
What?
poles,
What? What?
everything. Burlesque show.
Hey, look, let me
Wait.
find
Wait a
out we
minute.
have a
Hold on.
masquerade around
Don't
here.
slide by that.
We're gonna do everything now. We're gonna do whatever we can come up with. If it makes
Let's
sense,
talk
we're gonna
about this
do it.
burlesque
Mm.
show. Let's not slide by the burlesque show. So wait a
Uh-huh.
minute. So, because I'm asking for the ladies that might be dancers or aspiring dancers or athletes or something. So, are you going to be like it's
Whole
going to be a
connoisseur.
open
What we're gonna do
come
is
in?
for my burlesque show, what we're gonna do is audition women to come out. And it's gonna be classy and sexy. You know, it's not gonna be raunchy. It's gonna be real classy. Burlesque shows are very classy. They're controlled environments. It's not like a strip club, you know, but it gives you that up close personal feeling of a strip club. But it's a lot of dancing, choreographed routines, and you know, you're gonna get to see the reverse dolls. I got some dancers I'm gonna bring out
Yeah.
that's gonna do real dancing routines, as well as pole dancing, etc. You're gonna get to see it's coming. I'm telling you,
Hmm.
it's
We find
coming.
out y'all gonna have swings and stuff in there.
Hey, if we can figure
Oh,
out how to put them on the
you
ceiling,
got it going on over here.
if we can put it on the ceiling, we're doing everything. We're doing
Yeah.
Super Bowl parties. We're doing fantasy
Yeah.
football. We're doing
Oh.
It's
man,
like you got
it's a hybrid. The lounge is a hybrid. We're doing everything. You can't name something we're not gonna do there.
Hmm.
this sound like you got like a baby Vegas.
Shh, we're doing everything there. Anything we can get away with, we doing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Long as it's
I
legal.
love it.
Right.
Long as it's legal. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail. We told to be going to jail.
Right. Yeah, damn right. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to ask you. I see the sneakers ball is gonna be 30,
Wait. Say it again. You breaking up. You say it again. You sound like a robot. I think we, I, I think we lost your co-host. Say it again.
Yeah, I think so. And my internet been tripping today. Hold on, let me work with my mic. Let me work
Okay.
with my
Say
mic.
it
Can you hear me
again.
better?
Sound like a robot.
I said is 30 plus gonna be the standard?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So everybody who plans to freak with the red room, just know it ain't gonna be none of that young bullshit
Nope.
unless we
Nope.
young 30 plus that's sliding through the door.
No, we're not doing that. We're gonna keep it grown and sexy because everybody that come to our venue is gonna want to go to work the next day. We want people who are scared to lose their
Straight up.
jobs. Come in there, have a good time, and go home and come
Straight
back
up.
in. There has to be an environment to where people can just engage each other and just enjoy it and it don't have to be no bullshit in the parking lot or inside the building. Ain't gotta be none of that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. We
I
can set
love
up a good environment that everybody can enjoy and keep coming back to. And I think it's high time that we need that in Houston. So that's what we're carving out our niche in and making great experiences for 30 and up
it.
crowd.
Yeah.
Now we might lose a few people,
I
but
love
that's okay. It's okay. It's enough
I
of
mean
us.
shit, they
Yeah.
with the kids.
You
Right.
know what Jay-Z said, less is plenty of us. You
Mm.
know,
Facts.
it is. So we're
Shit,
gonna have a
might
good
need to make
time though.
might need to make
A whole
membership
lot less to
cards.
filter through.
I think so. I mean, that's the only way to keep this going. That's the only way to keep it safe for everybody. So we're gonna keep doing it. Yep. So come
Facts.
Yeah,
out to the
and
room. Oh,
that's nothing to talk down on the youngsters. We just looking for more maturity in our engagement. Like my knees ain't what they used to be, man. I ain't trying to have to suplex nobody in the in the
no,
parking lot
no,
or pull a 5 heartbeats at the bar.
no. We're not gonna have that type. But you know what? We're gonna have a sheriff there every night. So we're gonna make
Yeah,
sure that it's a secure environment and everybody can get home safely and come back and enjoy themselves. So
yeah,
I mean, we don't have it. It's time up for all the fighting and the shooting and all that crazy stuff, man. It ain't that serious. It's a good
yeah.
environment over here with us. So, but I wanted to share something, man. We for the patio party, August the 7th, the cigar social that we have, we just signed up.
Yeah.
We got turkey leg hut's gonna be out there that day.
Come on.
Uh, they're gonna bring the turkey leg hut truck out there, park it, man, on
Okay.
that Sunday. It's gonna be live. We got Ash Central Cigar. Their company be out there selling cigars.
Come
I mean,
on.
we're gonna have the sprinkler system. What you call it? The little misters on
Okay.
the tent to keep it cool out there for the ladies. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they need to jump on board. They need to
Okay.
go to
Okay.
Mrs.
Oh yeah.
Tickets and stuff. It's a free.
So is
The
this
Sunday's free.
what is the attire for
What is
what's the attire
What's the last part?
What's
Say the last
the
part.
attire for this event? Because I hear you say mist for the ladies. What's the attire?
Oh, just come comfortable on Sunday. You know, it's a day party.
What's the
come comfortable.
attire?
They can come however they want to.
Dress code.
Whatever. Just come on out. Just come out on Sunday.
Okay, because when you say mist, I'm thinking bathing. I'm thinking bathing.
No. Mist. Water mist. We're gonna have the misters out there to keep everybody cool.
I'm just trying to clarify. We wearing bathing suits tonight.
Yeah, don't be sure with no bathing suits on because you're gonna have to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
I think bathing suits when I.
No. It's just we gonna keep.
You talking about sprinklers? He talking about mist. Yeah,
I'm talking about water.
Yeah.
Not,
He ain't gonna open the fire hydrant out
y'all
there.
damn clothes on.
Yeah, that's the wrong party. Yeah, we're not doing that one. That's the wrong event.
She thought you was finna do the right thing. You know,
Hop on the water hydrant? No, we ain't doing that.
This is a day party.
It's a day party. It's gonna be legit. It's gonna be a day party, so it's gonna be cool.
Okay. I ain't never been to no day party, so I'm gonna have to make sure I make these because I ain't never been to no day party.
Come here. Look up here. Say what's up.
We gonna have mimosa.
Say what's up. Say what's up.
This is a brunch.
You don't want to say what's up? You don't want to say what's up? My little dog's out here. She want to say what's up to y'all. Come on.
Am I
Get up here. Get up here. Say what's up. No, look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Say what's up to them.
Say, I ain't here for them. I'm here for you.
Go be a dog. Go on. God, dog. You know, go be a dog. Secure the house.
Yeah, Jade, you are breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
Give me a sound check.
She breaking up, man. But it's been cool, man. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. I appreciate y'all having me on.
Man. Shit, always, man. Shit, definitely, man. I definitely wanted to take the time and highlight you, you know what I'm saying, your talents and as well promote what you got going on because it's definitely an inspiration and it's something that we need in the city.
Appreciate it. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a good experience this year and next year and after that. We got some good things coming in the works, so it's gonna be fun, man. I appreciate y'all having me. Tell your co-host when she get back on, she did get her flip phone fixed or whatever she got going on. She working on that. Yeah, but man, I appreciate it, man. It's been real, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna have many more.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm out.
All right, that's what's up. So we are again in the lab with Mr. Reverse It, one of the coolest poetry and comedic talents in the city, as well as a venue owner. Go ahead and plug us one more time for the name and location.
Okay, it's Mr's Red Room, and that's MYSTERS, redroom.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Reverse It. You know, if you follow me, I'll follow you back, I promise. You know, so but if you unfollow me, I got an app that you, so don't worry about it. But yeah, feel free to support and this is just a plug for everybody. If you got a show and want me to slide through, just give me the heads up. I'll come through. Give me the heads up. I'll slide through.
That's what's up.
Can y'all?
That's what's up. And y'all, go ahead, Kivo.
Okay, now I was just trying to because I think I lost our sign. See, I'm out here on this island where I shouldn't be. So
yeah, you got two balls.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good.
In a good area.
Yeah. You know this that you know how the island is. You know.
It's
five bars.
It's all good.
Y'all take it easy.
What happened, Doc?
I wish y'all the best with your show. And y'all take.
For sure. Appreciate you for coming out.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
And I'm gonna make
Go ahead and take us away, Kimbo.
All right, it's been another lovely night in the lab with Mr. Reverse It. Hey, put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Hey, yeah. That's
You
how
know
we
what I'm
do it.
saying?
Be in the lab. Man, listen, I had a good time with Mr. Reverse It. A lot of good things was said. A lot of we just was vibing in this thing tonight. He got
Oh
his
yeah,
new lounge finna open. The Mr's Redroom.com. That's what y'all need to go to see what he got
yeah.
going on. But he got the Red Room finna open August the 6th. And man, I'm telling you, I'm trying to be in the spot. So y'all make sure
Come on,
y'all
come
meet the
on.
make sure that y'all meet the
And I
lab game
and I
spot.
I will be there as well.
Man,
I'm gonna
day party.
grace the
Day party.
stage for a little minute.
Okay, okay. You getting on the
You know what I'm
stage, Kid
saying?
Fox?
Yeah, I will be at the Sneakers Ball August the 6th at Mr's Red Room. I'm gonna hit the stage along with some other phenomenal talents, some phenomenal poets and comedians. So y'all make sure y'all don't miss that. Y'all
Man,
can go
listen,
to innerlab.com. All Mr. Reverse's information, just like all our other guests, will be right there, so you can follow up and find out if you didn't catch it, who they are, what they do, and where they at.
listen. I gotta go get me some sneakers, y'all. So, listen, y'all hit my DMs. And y'all send me some pictures of some cute sneakers or something, cause y'all help me, cause I don't be wearing no tennis shoes. I don't like them things. I like my flip flops.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, I'm kind of hood, so I like my little flip flops, but I gotta wear my socks. I can't stand not to have on socks.
Straight up.
But yeah. So y'all send me some pictures of some fly tennis shoes. What I need to go get. Send me what I need to go telling people I need. Yeah. Some red ones. Yeah. Don't send me nothing blue.
For sure, for sure.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, lab gang, man. It's been a wonderful time. We about to get up out this thing. Shit.
Mhm.
Kinfolk, you be taking it away. I don't know why you be trying to put that shit on me when you know that's your.
Man, like I said, it's been a vivacious time up in the lab with Jay Boo, Nate Baum, the Ghetto Reverend. As always, you know how the chemistry
Y'all see
be.
how they trying to get out their job?
Salute to Mr. Reverse It. Like I said, y'all go check him out. Go check out his venue August the 6th. It won't be something that's gonna disappoint you. So let me see you there. And as always, I appreciate everybody for coming
Man,
out and checking us out. Until next Wednesday, Lab Game.
facts. Oh yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check out my in progress book novel, Compromised. Yes, you know what I'm saying. The story is based in Houston, Texas. So y'all need to go read that. Support your girl. Follow, rate, and review that thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause I might listen. I be looking. I be going through and looking at see if people be following, rating, and reviewing me. I might be giving out a gift for some free prizes or something
You know,
to my supporters. So
do
yeah, hit the DMs. Y'all need me
that, do
link.
that.
Peace. Y'all know how to